Welcome or welcome back. I know you're probably wondering, why am I dressed in a Christmas pajama with a Christmas hat on January? Yeah, so am I. So let's just chat a little bit. This is a weird, very weird day. This is a very weird type of, I don't know, vlog, video, whatever, because I'm not used to this, right? I recently started talking to the camera and now I am already having, I don't know, I wouldn't call this story time. I would call this more like a, I don't know, life update, venting, rant, probably. This is what's going on. I started blogging or documenting the process of me trying to just get some things together in my life, and I was so optimistic about it. Yeah, that's the word. I was very optimistic about it. I said, you know what, I can do this. I can totally do this. I do have my job and I know that I had a lot of things coming up for the holidays at work, so I was preparing for that, and I decided, you know what, I can just do everything beforehand. I can just prepare a Christmas dinner, which I did, and everything will be just smooth sailing, and after that I will just be doing like maybe getting a couple of things during the holidays on camera, and you know, I will be able to fulfill my very own goals, because obviously this is something that I am doing because I want to. Nobody's forcing me, but I wanted to, and I have these goals, and there's so much that I need to work on. So I'm like, you know what, I can do this. And I was very optimistic, and I was doing it daily, and I was up to date. But about, I think, maybe 2 days before Christmas, which I think it was the last time I posted something, that's when everything changed. I am not going to lie, I've always been very judgy. Yeah, judgy of people, this culture of people just saying their personal stuff, sharing personal stuff online, and now I am adding onto that. I've never done that before. And I used to say, why don't you just go to like a friend, family member or whatever, but sometimes you just want to talk and you just want people to listen, but you don't want to have a conversation. You don't want the other person to just tell you, you know what, maybe you should do this or maybe you shouldn't do this, and you just want the other person to listen and say, yeah, I understand, and you just move on and you feel that you're heard. And I am not feeling heard right now, so I am doing this, and I'm sorry, I am not holding you hostage, but probably you wouldn't think I am like some lunatic crazy person ranting on the internet, and you will see that I think I'm kind of nice. After all, I am coming off a little bit too strong, but it's because I have a lot of feelings. But in the end, I think that because I already came up with what I think will be a solution, so in the end I think this will be a positive thing. I think I will come up on top. But right now I'm in between, and I'm down. I am very down. So going back to, I don't know, I think my story time, everything is going up well. I know what I have to do, and I am ready for work, right? And then that day, the last day that I filmed, they tell me, you know what, we kind of need you to just like get ready to fill in for this other person, because that other person looks very distracted at work and we don't know if she will be able to come to work today. And I'm like, this is weird, and of course I'm not ready. I'll try to do my best, but they're like, no, just do whatever you can, because you know it's a last minute thing or whatever. and then you just fine tune it. And I'm like, okay, I'll do that. And then last minute they say, you know what, that person decided that yes, they will come to work today, but be ready for tomorrow and the day after tomorrow just in case. And I'm like, okay, fine, I'll do that. I am the type of person that I don't ask that many questions. When they tell me something, I'm just pretty much like, okay, yes, what do I need to do? And I will tell them, yes, I can do it, or I don't feel confident or whatever, but I don't usually ask a lot of questions like, oh my gosh, why, what? I don't. I think that is a me problem, because now they see it as they don't need to tell me anything. Okay, so just so you have an idea, all of this that I'm about to tell you, I am still going blind. Okay, I am going blind around the situation. I am in it, but I have no idea what's going on beside my side, which is bonkers. The next day they tell me, you know what, that person will not come to work today, so just, you know, do whatever your part and do that person's, because, you know, life goes on and it's the holidays. So all of a sudden I have all of this workload that I am not ready for, and I'm like, well, I already started doing this thing that I imposed myself to do because I wanted to just do this vlogging thing during Christmas, but I am going to have to put a stop to that because I don't have the time for that now. So I decided to focus on work, purely on that. And then they are like, yeah, you know what, do you also remember that, you know, Christmas Day and Christmas Eve and everything you need to do for that day? There's a door there. And everything you need to do for that day, which was already a lot, guess what? Now you're gonna have to do double, because that person is not coming to work. We don't know what's going on. Every time they said, well, I'll be there, and then they don't show up, and then they decided, you know what, I am actually having, like, I don't know, like issues, not personal issues. I'm trying to see the little things that they mentioned, because they didn't. Oh, no, that's not what they say. What they say is, you know what, that person actually sent a doctor's note that they cannot come to work for 3 days. I'm like, okay, are they okay? Yeah, no, they're fine, but they cannot come to work. That's it. And you might ask yourself, why aren't you calling that person to ask them? Well, obviously that person is all over the place. I don't want to step on their boundaries. I'm not sure what's going on, if it's something personal. I don't want to be rude. But on the other hand, every other employee is just like, shh. And they're like, that person just, they don't want to come to work on Christmas. That's it. Like, they just rather stay home, and they found a way to not come to work. So I'm like hesitant to ask, because I don't want to be that person that judges somebody else because they are having, I don't know, a mental breakdown or anything. Because guess what? I've been through that. I am going through that right now. So no, I am not going to judge that person. But it turns out that that person hasn't shown up to work yet. Okay, and they have cited everything under the sun, as little as I am able to tell, because nobody is telling me anything at all. They just assume that I have to work for myself and do whatever that person needs to do, and they don't have to tell me anything about it. So I've been so tired. And then I've been thinking about it. I had all these goals, and I had all these things that I wanted to change and I wanted to work on this new year, and I think I started with the wrong foot. Like, for real. And I've been just thinking for the past 2 days, like, you know what, I'm not gonna do anything, whatever. It was very silly of me, like at my age, trying to be on YouTube, and people are gonna just make fun of me or whatever. They're gonna think like, what do you think you're doing? I don't even have an equipment. I am recording on my cell phone. So maybe this is what you should do. Maybe you should just don't do that. But if I just do that and give up, like, what am I going to do? Just so full transparency, and I am not going to lie, I don't feel comfortable at my work. I haven't felt comfortable in a while, and now this is like exacerbating that. It's taking it to a new high, the highest of levels. And it's hard for me because I like my job. I know it sounds contradictory, but it's not. Like, I am kind of tired of the things that goes on behind the curtain. But I love my job. I love what I do. And this is like my passion. And I like to do things that motivate me and makes me feel like a better person and makes me want to be a better person. But I think I am just stuck there, and I don't think they are appreciating me. I think they are taking me for granted. And last night I tried to say something, and I kind of was a little bit of a dish, I'm not gonna lie, and I kind of exploded a little bit. You know, I was not that much, but I was a little bit rude, but I was pushed. And now I'm thinking, like, what am I even going to do? I don't want to be that person. I don't want to be rude. It's not like you have to be nice all the time, but I don't want to be rude and on edge all the time and cranky. I don't. And well, for the moment, I can't quit because I need the job. I like it, but I also need it, and I don't want to just go right now and start a new work in a new place. I am dealing with some stuff where I am not very good, like starting in a new place. It scares me, but also I just need to tone it down. Like, I need to be calm and relaxed, which I am not right now. So what does that mean? Why is that person talking so much stupid things about their life on their channel when this is a channel about self-improvement and I don't know, and this setup and aesthetic things and kawaii things? I'm getting to that. So after much consideration for the last 2 days, I'm deciding that, you know what, for like a lot, because I'm old, for a lot of years, I have dedicated myself to my work. I have done everything I can at my work. I think I'm very good at it, if I might say so myself. I have improved a lot, and I am proud of myself for that. I think I can improve even a lot more, but I don't think that's the place to do it right now. I won't quit for the moment, and I won't quit YouTube. I don't know what am I going to do. I don't know if I have to do like a couple of these just talking to the camera videos, because I don't have the time to film or vlog properly. But I'm not quitting. I am not quitting. I am tired of being pushed to quit, because I am not a quitter, but I am so tired of being pushed to quit because other people, or my job, or my family or whatever is always my priority. No, this time I am my priority, and I will push through. Is that what you say? Oh, pull through? No, I think it's push through. I don't know. Okay, English is not my first language, so that's it. Thank you so much for putting up with me. I do have a lot of things that I haven't done. I couldn't even finish everything with Christmas. So, like I said at the beginning, why am I wearing my Christmas pajamas? Because I didn't get to wear my Christmas pajamas, and the holidays were over, and it feels so good. And somebody gifted me this cute hat, and I didn't even take a picture with it because I forgot, because I was so busy. And I have this cute mug with Santa on it, and this is the first time of me ever taking a sip of hot coffee on it, because I was unable to do that before. So this is what I'm doing. I am looking forward, maybe you joining me on my journey. I have no idea what's going on right now in my life, but you can expect for me to do more desk setup, more house fixing stuff, and self-improvement. There's so much I want to do, and I just I need some people to go in that journey, in that ride with me. Thank you so much. Hope you're doing good.